The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most strategically important waterways in the world. It serves as the narrow maritime passage connecting the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman and, ultimately, the Arabian Sea. The strait acts as a critical choke point for global oil and gas shipments, making it a vital artery for international energy trade. It lies between northern Oman and southern Iran, with a width of about 21 nautical miles, 39 kilometers, at its narrowest point. Despite its relatively small size, its geopolitical and economic significance is enormous. The geographical location of the Strait of Hormuz gives it unique importance. To the north, it is bordered by Iran, which has historically exercised significant control over the strait's northern shores. To the south, it is bordered by the Musandam Peninsula of Oman, which separates the Persian Gulf from the Gulf of Oman. The strait itself has deep waters, with depths ranging from 60 to 200 meters, allowing for the passage of large commercial tankers. Its location also makes it a critical passage for the countries surrounding the Persian Gulf, including Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates, all of which rely on it for exporting crude oil and liquefied natural gas. Economically, the Strait of Hormuz is extremely significant. It is estimated that roughly 20 to 25% of the world's petroleum passes through this narrow corridor every day, making it one of the most vital choke points for the global energy supply. Major oil exporting countries, particularly those in the Persian Gulf, rely heavily on the strait for their international trade. Crude oil and natural gas transported through this passage are mainly destined for markets in Asia, Europe, and North America. The strait also serves as a route for liquefied natural gas from Qatar, which is one of the world's largest LNG exporters. The strait's strategic significance has led to considerable geopolitical tension over the years. Iran, in particular, has repeatedly emphasized its ability to control or disrupt traffic through the strait, should it face military threats or international sanctions. This has led to periodic international crises, such as in the 1980s during the Iran-Iraq War, when both sides attacked oil tankers in what was called the Tanker War. More recently, tensions between Iran and the United States, along with other Western nations, have occasionally raised fears of potential disruptions in the global oil supply, leading to fluctuations in oil prices worldwide. Shipping and navigation in the Strait of Hormuz are carefully monitored due to its narrowness and high traffic volume. At its narrowest point, the strait is divided into two lanes for inbound and outbound shipping, each about 2 miles wide, with a 2-mile buffer zone in between. This system ensures the safe passage of vessels but also makes the strait vulnerable to blockades or attacks. The surrounding waters are patrolled by the navies of both regional and global powers to safeguard freedom of navigation. The United Nations has recognized the strait as an international strait, meaning that ships from all countries have the right of passage, but the enforcement of this principle remains politically sensitive. Environmental considerations are also important for the Strait of Hormuz. The passage is a major route for large oil tankers, which increases the risk of oil spills and marine pollution. Any accident or conflict in the strait could have devastating consequences for marine life, coastal communities, and regional economies. Moreover, the strait's ecosystem supports fisheries and other maritime activities, which are vital for local populations in Oman and Iran. Consequently, environmental protection and risk management are essential aspects of international cooperation in the region. Culturally and historically, the Strait of Hormuz has been significant for centuries. It has served as a key trade route for merchants and explorers since ancient times, linking the Middle East with India, East Africa, and Europe. The strait has witnessed numerous empires vying for control, from the Portuguese and Persians to the British during the colonial era. Its strategic location continues to make it a focal point in regional security planning and international diplomacy. In conclusion, the Strait of Hormuz is far more than a narrow waterway, it is a global economic lifeline, a geopolitical hotspot, and a historically important maritime corridor. Its significance arises from its unique geography, economic role in the global oil market, and strategic position in international security. While it is a symbol of international trade and connectivity, it also represents a potential flashpoint for conflict, illustrating how geography can shape global politics. As the world continues to depend on Persian Gulf energy exports, the Strait of Hormuz will remain central to discussions of security, economics, and environmental management for decades to come.